Hey, have you ever wanted to have your burning questions answered by an elite sales specialist, someone who has closed over £10 million worth of sales? Well, you're in luck today. Welcome to the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and be sure to leave a comment and I will get back to you. So in today's session, it's Q&A time. I'm going to be answering your burning questions. So first of all, here from Sally, I find selling daunting. How can I feel better? Well, firstly, Sally, I want to acknowledge you for your honesty, and it's very common because most sales professionals feel sleazy when they sell. And that is because they do not have the right mindset. Now, when you work on your state, Sally, when you realize that what you're doing is you're not selling to people, you are serving people. You're helping people fix their problems. And once you get into this mindset, everything can start to change. Because if you feel right now, Sally, that selling is bad, you're gonna feel bad when you sell. If you feel that selling is sleazy, you're gonna feel sleazy when you sell as well. But if you feel that selling is serving, then you are going to serve when you sell. So make sure, Sally, that you work on your mindset, you get around the right people, and you invest into your education. You're in the right place. So great question, Sally. Next up here from Robert, how do I ask for the money? I always feel sleazy. Hey Robert, great question right there, because most sales professionals don't know how to ask for the money. Most sales professionals also don't like asking for the money. They feel sleazy when they do it as well. And here's the thing, I don't agree with that, because when you're asking for money, it's a value exchange. They are exchanging their money for your service or your product that is going to fix their problems. So the best way that you can get yourself comfortable, first of all, is to realize it's a value exchange. You are helping, you are serving, you are fixing people's problems. Next, how to ask for it. Now, obviously, the way that we like to do it at the Elite Sales Academy is to do a two-choice close, Visa or MasterCard, okay? So we present the price and we say, hey, John, well, look, we've qualified you to the program. The course is $697 plus the VAT. Do you want to pay on a Visa or MasterCard? That is what we call a two-choice close. It gives them a in or in, not a would you like to pay now? Because what could they say to that? No thanks, I'll pay later. I'll think about it. Two-choice close is the way to go. And then we must be sure to handle their objections. Listen to them, agree with them, relate, and accelerate to the close. Great question. Next up, we've got Zainab here. How do I start a sales call? I've got no structure and I lose control of the conversation. Hey Zainab, great question. You're not alone. Back in the day, I used to always struggle with this. I used to do different pitches, different introductions every time I spoke. But what I learned from investing into my education and getting around the right people is that the most elite sellers always follow a script. They know exactly what to say and how to say it, and they deliver it with ease. So I'm gonna now give you a quick demo run of my introduction to a phone call. So say someone's booked in a consultation call with me. Hey, is that John? Yeah, who's speaking? It's Nick. Nick who? Nick from the Elite Sales Academy. Oh yes, Nick, how are you? Yeah, I'm great, thanks, John. So firstly, thank you so much for booking in this call. You would have seen on the advert that it's a chance for me and you to get to have a chat for the next 30 minutes and find out how we can help you grow sales into your business. If I can help you, I'm going to show you exactly how we can do that. And if I can't, I'll point in the best directions for your next steps either way. But no matter what happens, you'll get massive clarity and value, and we'll have a little bit of fun. That sound good? Great, let's get into it. So that's how I would start a sales conversation. What I'm doing there is letting the customer know how long the call is gonna be. I'm positioning myself as an authority. I'm telling them exactly what is gonna happen. And that is what most sales professionals do not do. The customers are on the other end of the phone thinking, how long is this gonna take? What's gonna happen? Are they gonna make me buy at the end? So be very clear and concise and be sure to let them know how you're gonna sell. So hopefully you can take that and you can run with it. Next up, we have got Paul. I keep getting time wasters. I'm falling out of love with my business. How can you help? Paul, you're in the right place. And that's an amazing question. I want to acknowledge you for being honest about falling in love with your business. Because most business owners that I've worked with in the past have been in a position where it's make or break, and sales is the thing they're missing, because when they're not confident when they sell, when they don't have clarity when they sell, they dread the sales process and it's not enjoyable for them. But when they invest into themselves, when they master this skill, they are able to serve and they love what they do. So that is one way. Obviously, I want you to change your mindset to love selling again, but let's talk about the time wasters. That's probably down to your marketing and the fact that you're not qualifying your prospects. Make sure in your marketing, you're targeting exactly the audience that you want to work with. And when you get them on the call, similar to Zainab's example before, you qualify the prospect. So you make sure you tell them exactly what's going to happen. And as you go through the call, you dig deep, you ask good quality open questions, and you find out if the customer is right for you or not. So when you get to a certain point of the call before you go to ask for the money, if you know that they're not right for you, they're wasting your time, you tell them that they're not right fit. You say, John, it's not that it's not right for you, it's just not the right time. So I'm going to point you to my website, go do this, go do that, and set them some tasks to do. Now, the reason we do this is because a lot of sales professionals try and close every buyer into a customer, as long as they've got a pulse and a checkbook. And I don't agree with that. Qualify your customers and you'll get the right people at the end. And if you build a desire, if you ask the good quality questions, if you are the expert, they'll be willing to pay with their cash. So great question there, Paul. And next up, we've got the last question from Prince. What process should I follow once I've made a sale? Because people keep canceling. Hey Prince, that is a great question. I know exactly how you feel, because back in the day when I used to sell memberships, before I'd learned about elite selling, I used to get quite a lot of cancellations. Probably around about a quarter of the people that I dealt, I pushed into the sale. And as a result of that, they went to bed with a sour taste in their mouth, they wanted their money back, they complained and they moaned and they felt very bad. And that is not what we want. So if you've got people cancelling with you right now, Prince, the way that I would get you to tidy up the end of your sale is to address the elephants in the room. I've got a system, I call it the crown method, okay? I'm gonna take you through it very quickly right now. It's very exciting, it's very advanced. So, crown, it starts with C, congratulate. We congratulate our customers for making the purchase. So, hey John, you've made a great decision, welcome to the program. Next up, resistance, R. Now look John, when you're making a decision to invest into yourself, it can be a little bit scary and you can have some fears and doubts. It's totally normal. If you go to bed tonight and you feel a little bit uneasy, I just want to let you know that's very normal. Most of our customers feel the same. Next up is O, other people. Now, other people can mean well, John, but they can't see what you see. So it's imperative that you don't allow anyone else to influence your decision. You get to decide how awesome your life is going to be, not anyone else. Next up is W, why. So John, just tell me quickly, why are you doing this? What is the main reason for you making this purchase today? Oh, so I can put my kids through school and have more freedom. So write that down, John. And when you're having a bad day, remember the reason why. And next up, lastly, next steps, N. Now, what's going to happen next, John, is we're going to book in a follow-up call. And then you take the call or you say, look, your terms and conditions are going to be sent out. The email is going to be sent. Make sure your customer knows what is going to happen next. This is a deal killer. If they don't know what's coming after they've bought your program and they're left thinking what's going to happen, am I going to get my product? Are they going to email it to me? They're going to post it to me? That is going to make them want to cancel. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, on the top 5 questions you've been dying to ask me. Make sure you comment below with your newer questions. I'll be sure to answer them in the next video or in the comment section. If you haven't already, like the video, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next session. And there's plenty of good videos to check out right here. See you soon.